This is a course of love, reading 103. We finish the chapter called Devotion as a Type of Participation, and we go into the full life. Being fully engaged with life while taking the time for discernment is uncommon. Putting action before stillness, activity before rest, is seen as synonymous with a full life. We must, therefore, speak a bit of what a full life is. Chapter 26, The Full Life. It is often spoken of with some amazement that I lived a short life, preached for only a small part of it, traveled not very far, had few possessions or influential friends. We have talked before of the tragedy you feel when anybody dies young. You each have some notion of what you believe is a full life. For some of you, it would include marriage and children. For others, careers, religious commitment, or creative endeavors. Some would think of travel and adventure, friendship, or financial security. Most of you will think of having a long life. Many of you question the line between fate and accomplishment. Are some chosen for greatness, others for mediocrity? Few recognize the tragedy in the life of a person, except in instances of great dichotomy, perhaps best expressed in the life of the tragic hero. The observance of tragedy in life occurs only when the observation is also made of the greatness, the glory in the life. Without the recognition of the glory of life, there is no recognition of tragedy until the life has ended. In contrast, in the life of the tragic hero, excluding those who are posthumously given such a title, the tragedy is most often considered a fall from greatness. It is seen in the allure of myths where there were associated themselves too closely with the gods are punished for such folly. Such fear of greatness and glory, of the possibility of a fall from greatness and glory, results in many tragedy-less lives. Nothing ventured, nothing gained is an axiom for such life. Fear of the fall is a primal fear, the first fear, the fear behind all such axioms. Again, I offer my life as the example life and reiterate the message expressed in A Course of Miracles. The true meaning of the crucifixion is that it was the last and final end to all such fears and myths. All such fears were taken to the cross with me and banished in the resurrection of the glory that is ours. Do not be afraid, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Realize that there is no cause for fear. You cannot fly too closely to the sun. You cannot be deceived any longer by tales of woe or fallen heroes. Your story is one of glory. Your greatness can no longer be denied unless you deny it. Do you feel beauty and prized and worthy? Then so shall you be. No fear is greater than the fear of meaninglessness. And as stated before, the quest for meaning is how you have described your purpose here. To have no meaning to attach to your life is the tragedy you see within it, an attempt to keep hidden from yourself. This fear goes hand in hand with the fear of the fall. For if you were to attempt to assign the meaning of your life that you think it should have, a fall would surely await you, at least in your imaginings. You are thus caught in a double bind, living in a life you feel is devoid of meaning and letting fear keep you from seeking the meaning you would give it. You feel no inherent sense of purpose, no grace, no meaning beyond what you would give to your own endeavors. This is what we now leave behind as we seek to become involved with life. I say we because I am with you and will not leave your side. I say we because your first involvement is involvement with Christ, an involvement that links us in oneness and glory once again. I say we because we are life. I say we because we cannot live love apart from one another. Yet you do not yet, but will soon realize the happiness that is ours. Your mind can just not accept that the happiness as well as our meaning is due to you through no effort of your own. Scenes of your life play through your mind that prove that you are neither inherently happy nor your life inherently meaningful. Your reliance on these scenes and memories must be broken before my words can reach your mind and begin to replace the scenes with new ones. Until that time is upon you, let my words touch your heart. You who struggle to understand what these words say and what they might mean, who strive to find the clues to what they ask you to do, will find it difficult to cease your struggle and your striving. You find it most impossible still to believe effort is not called for, and that what your heart but wishes for could simply come true through your acceptance of these words. But I am prepared to make it easy for you. And that was reading 103. Oh, take a deep breath, let this settle in, and we look forward to the next reading.